explain.
What's my fun fact?
You know,
We like sneakers.
Sneakers.
You like sneakers? She likes sneakers? Someone like sneakers? Okay, sneakerhead, right?
Yeah,
Sneakerhead.
yeah.
Next up, you don't mind standing? Hey guys, let's listen up. That's what we said. Let's listen up.
I'm a counselor and I like to play spades and I'm good.
I like that. Next up, who we got?
My name is Tiffany. I'm a counselor and I like to shop for money.
I like that. Next up, you mind standing and saying name, fun fact? Ooh, creative. That's cool. I like that. Next up.
My name is Sequoia.
Okay, Sequoia.
I'm a case manager for the fact I'm fun.
You live up here. I like that. What's up with it, brother? Come on.
I'm Jerome, fun fact. I love beats.
Gotcha. Next up, you guys mind backing up for me? We're going to go ahead and get the day rolling. Yeah. You go ahead. What you got?
My name is Colleen. I'm a case manager and fun fact, I love to tattoos and piercings.
Yeah. Hey, everybody clap for that one. I like that one right there. Next up, what we got in the building tonight? What's today?
Sharice, I'm a supervisor, and fun fact, I like to take lunch.
I like that. That's some style. Next up, who we got? Name, fun fact, and what you do here. Name, fun fact, and what you do here. If you don't mind staying.
I'm Cartier.
With Carter.
With Carter. Fun fact, I'm supposed to be out of here, y'all.
She about to get that attorney.
Yes.
Cool. Next up, who we got?
I'm Crystal. I'm a counselor. Fun fact, I'm getting my tattoo license.
That's good. I did. Next up, who we got?
I'm standing up, I can come to you.
My name is Kayla. I'm a senior counselor, and fun fact is I like planting and gardening.
I like that. What's up, my man? You eat, you can sit down.
Good morning.
No, that's not right.
He eat. I ain't gonna mess with him. Okay, what you got?
My name is Malcolm.
Mayor Pibley.
I'm a senior counselor. I'm a counselor. And I have many fun facts, so one of them is talking.
Malcolm, you said Malcolm, right?
Malcolm.
I'm gonna use you later for the exercise. Who we got that? Two, who's up?
My name is Miriam.
Okay.
Fun fact, I just a fun fact.
Me too.
I run from trouble, but I run to God.
Everybody get in the room. Who we got next? Who we got next? You want to say your name, fun fact, what you do here?
My name is William. My fun fact is humor.
So what do you do? What do you do here? What, case manager, counsel? My fellow, what you got, man?
My name is John. I'm a substitute counselor. My contact information.
Yeah, what's your job? All of it? Yeah? Hey, I got a question though. I got a shit. You got something? Guys, hey, I got a question. They say that, so this is my first time here, and before we get into it, I want to bond with y'all a little bit. First time here, and they say that there's a lot of culture here. Like that, back in the day they had the jazz or something like that. Is that true?
Yes, we have a lot of culture.
Yeah, tell me about the jazz, New York and like Bronx and stuff. I'm new, so tell me what goes on here.
Bronx is made up of hip hop, that's where it begins at.
Yeah.
So hip hop begins here.
Originated, ain't That's cool. Dang. All right, so y'all, my name is Eric Douglas. I was born in Atlanta, East Side, so the County. Public speaker, trainer. I do this often. I'm always flying, always in the air. So today, man, we're gonna talk about how to diffuse anger. I talk about this topic often. My topic is usually how to diffuse anger, leadership skills, team building, coaching, right? Sometimes negotiating. We did that in Jacksonville, Florida recently. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it today. Like I said, today we're gonna work together. We're gonna talk. We're gonna bond, discuss things like that. I want to hear from you just as much as you may or may not want to hear from me today, right? We're gonna go ahead and get started. As you see on the board, this is my hi hello, right? That's a hi hello QR code. Check into that later. Check stuff on me and what I do. Moving to Bronx, that's your nice picture. We're gonna talk about anger, right? We're gonna talk about anger. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and slowly start speak a little slow so we can go ahead and focus on some points we need to focus on. I have a more philosophical approach, right? I'm a younger guy with an older soul, right? So we're gonna do a more philosophical approach. Now, before we begin, is there any questions for me about how today's gonna go? I believe we're gonna do a lunch between 2 to 3. We'll go 2 to 3, okay? 2 to 3 lunch, leave, do whatever you please, right? It'll be lunch. Any questions before we begin? Any thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns? So today, it's supposed to start at 10. We'll keep it at 10. So it's 10 to 5, lunch 2 to 3. We'll probably end around 4:45. We'll do exercise at about 4:20, 4:30. That involves everybody coming to the front one by one. We're gonna say 2 things you learned today and then why this was worth your time. Everybody good? Right? So everybody, it's worth paying attention to because everybody has to come up and present at some point today. Right? We have group exercises and we have a little bit of role playing so you guys can understand how to calm people down. Any questions so far? Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns, ideas, anything so far? We're good? Right, so let's get into it. Right, today, like I said, we're here to do how to defuse anger and calm people down. Right? Now, I was walking, like I said, with Shawana this morning. Now, she walked me over. Kind of learning about you all, what you're dealing with. Now, I haven't heard of it, the K2 drug. Yeah? And I was like, wow, that's something I haven't heard of. And she was telling me something in all these different forms. And I was like, that's something you all encounter. So I kind of want to start the day hearing from you all. How are you all like currently diffusing anger? Someone comes at you kind of, and I'm gonna do some wild stuff to get you guys into it. But when someone comes at you rah, right? How are you currently diffusing anger? If I come at you right now, Maria, and say, you know what? Give me an example. Actually, Maria, come on now. Hey, everybody, give her a round of applause. Come on down. Maria, come on up. And I also remember your names. I'm gonna start to remember your names throughout the day, all of you. So I will call on people throughout the day. I tend to remember your name, right? So I'm a patient. I'm a role play. I'm gonna act a little bit. Let me do my part. I'm a patient, right? I'm gonna come up to you like a patient. Right? I've been on I'm not gonna say patient, but let's have this smokes, right? With a little bit of fentanyl, right? Oh, sound familiar?
With a little bit of fentanyl.
Yeah. Hey, I heard that that's what's in the weed down here.
No, it's not.
Wait. I have a large number of substance abuse clients. And they've been testing positive, smoking weed.
That's where I got that from.
With fentanyl, it's
That's
in
where I
the
got
grabber.
Exactly.
It's in the grabber that they're smoking.
Yeah.
All they said was, I had weed. I didn't have nothing else.
Yeah.
And then we found out the weed is in their fentanyl.
Yeah. So that's where I got that from, you know.
Do they know?
So,
No, a couple of our clients did not know. Only one admitted to taking fentanyl with smoking weed, but a couple of them did not know it was laced.
okay. So that's the situation, right? I don't know really how, I'm gonna go ahead and role play. I'm gonna come a little aggressive. Everybody listen up. Everybody focus. I'm gonna come a little aggressive here, okay? I'm gonna act a little weird, out of character, but I mean, that's what we're here today, so it can be valuable to you all. So here we go. I'm a patient / client, been on weed, a little bit of fentanyl, tested in my urine, right? And we're gonna go ahead and see how you handle that. All right? I just wanna see where you all are today before we begin, right? Hey, man, can you go ahead and get me in your system? I mean, it's been rough and I'm trying to figure things out and man, can you get me in your system? I'm kind of mad, I need some help. I mean, for some reason I ain't been feeling myself lately and can I come into your program? I've been smoking, I mean, I'm trying to get myself clean, but I don't know what's going on. I need some help. I need to stay somewhere. Folks, kick me out.
I understand. Do you suffer from any mental illness? Is that
I really don't know. I mean, I've been on it for a little while. And I'm just trying to get better. I mean, you gonna help me out or what? Don't sit there and look at me like that. Ain't this how they sound?
No.
How about that?
You work with me.
I work with it. I've been in the trap like that. That's how they sound like it.
They sound like the Georgia and the Charlotte.
Yeah.
Up here, they got a little more pressure, right?
Matter of fact, Hey, listen up. See, when you check me, right? When you check me, you gotta stand and talk on it, right?
I'm gonna speak on it from here. But look,
He's our substance abuse counselor. Get him.
Yeah. You sound like, I'm gonna get you later though. You like it? Hey, you check me, you don't have to come through. I need your role play. I want you to play as a patient or a client. And Maria's gonna be the person. And I'm gonna sit on the side. But role play so I can see how you wanna deal with anger.
Yeah, you should be the other.
You're the client, right?
No, you.
No, you're the client. Yeah, you're the client. I'm good. Yeah, you're the client.
What am I supposed to be here?
Just think of somebody in your head and just act like that.
Like angry.
Well, however that looks. However that looks.
Listen, I know my urine's been positive for like fentanyl and heroin, and I'm trying to stop. And it seems like your program is not helping. So what do you want me to do? I mean, what, because I continue to go back to that same reaction again, or going back to the same drug. I'm trying to move forward. And it seemed like, you know, all types of stress and temptation keep bringing me back. So I continue to do the same pattern, and I'm seeing the same results. What do you want me to do? What should I do?
You wanna go ahead and try a different program, like they can request for you to go into the program?
Well, I don't know if I want to go into rehab. Basically, I want to continue to stay here, but I want some help.
And we do have a substance abuse counselor that can always visit you at your appointment and guide you through the steps needed to go ahead and stop indulging in the eating substances.
Okay, that sounds okay, but how much experience this substance abuse counselor have? I mean, you know, I hear you saying things about him and it's all well and good, but how do I know that he can help me? How do I know that he's qualified?
Well, just give him a chance. It's just gonna be a clean slate for you. And it could be a stepping stone to getting into a better state.
Okay, so when can I meet him?
All right, now, let's go.
Alright, yeah, that was good. Round of applause on that. Round of applause, everybody. Give me a round of applause on that. Thank you. Hey, so here's the deal. That's not, that's great. I didn't know that was anger, but that's great. I thought I was coming more raw than that, but we'll call it what it is. Hey guys, so listen up. Johnny, since you did a great job there, you mind reading me Bibley's mission statement on the board? You mind reading the mission statement for me?
Pibley's mission is to meet the needs of its consumers and help them show service, achieve their goals, and function independently within the community by providing residential housing and rehabilitation services and promoting consumers' empower and coordinated collaborative services.
So that's today's focus, right? Thanks so much, Johnny. You good. Right, so that's today's focus. Right, that's the goal wrap today. Right? Let's keep moving. Now, I had something on the board. I think I'm gonna skip it right now because honestly, the technical difficulties. But this is my commitment to you all today. Right? This is why you're here. Right? My commitment number one, to give every employee in here today tactics and tools on how to transform energy into a positive force for healthy change. One more time, because I want to make sure everybody's listening, right? Make sure we're not done now. To give every employee in here today tactics and tools. Tactics and tools. Tactics and tools on how to transform energy into a positive force for healthy change. Right? Positive. Let's keep moving. Number two, to give you all the communication skills to defeat negativity and sarcasm. This is what you can expect from me today. Although also, you don't have to go out the book. You all have pen and paper yourself? Probably not. Probably not. Everybody, come on, everybody, let's pass that around. Johnny, you want to pass this around, man? They're going to need to write some stuff down. Yeah, they're going to need to write some stuff down. You're going to be one of my helpers today. Malcolm, you're going to be one of my helpers too. Yeah, I like to go random. Right? So next up, so it's to give you all communication skills to defeat negativity and sarcasm. Right? But I'm gonna wait. I hear some talking. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till we finish passing it out. Yeah, obviously, like she did, you can really look to the back and take the notes. I'm not about to go step by step from the PowerPoint. Alright? We got pins too up here too. Somebody else pass that around. No, you just need it. Yeah, hold that. We'll pass that out after lunch. Yeah, we'll pass that out after lunch. Alright? Now, also on the way to the food, we'll wait a second. I want to make sure I get everybody's undivided attention. So, just a second.
Yes.
You good? You good? Come to you. You good? And I'm gonna say one thing while everybody finishes up with food and pens and paper. I get that some of you don't want to be here, right? Like, I do want to say that. But I just want to state the obvious. I like stating the obvious. Hey, you gonna be my helper too.
Nah, I know.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What's up? Seriously, what you got?
I just want to say this.
Hey guys, listen up.
We work in two different departments, and our approach to our clients are completely different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the case managers work completely, like our clients do not come at you like that. They will not tell you they need help.
Yeah.
Like we have to see that on our own and offer help, because this is a harm reduction approach.
Right on. I did. Thank you.
You know, what they do in ATP, I have no idea.
The same thing y'all do.
If y'all clients approach y'all like that, that's
that's
not real.
Yeah, because our clients don't approach us like that neither.
So, you guys not role playing so I can understand where you're coming from?
There's no rule, but our clients are in denial about their subject.
Everything.
So they're just in denial all the time. You have to break through that through questions and
Some of
reading
them,
them.
I think some of my clients will tell me they straight up like, yeah,
Yes,
that's more.
They're the
So some of it to an extent, but not the maybe demeanor per se.
Yeah.
Sure. The acting act, but the words. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else, Johnny? What you got?
No. I wanted to make sure I close it because I know about. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I heard. One second, Johnny. I'm gonna hear you. Hey, let's listen up. Johnny, what you got?
Yes, we go.
I was just gonna ask you.
This here, this came out of your room, this soap operas, you know? Sometimes they wanna deny the food or look at it and say, oh, it's not a problem.
Anybody else? I like that. Anybody else want to talk about the clients and the way that they're being approached currently? Right? I'm hearing some people have to find out through toxicology. Some people.
That's what we don't have. We don't do toxicology.
In your department, right?
We don't do that.
You just gotta figure it out through.
We don't figure it out. We know they have substances. We did it from the intake from the beginning.
I was done, it was all very.
So like basically, like I'm here. I can't speak for everyone else. It's like I'm here how to diffuse anger. I can focus on that. But as far as substance use and everything else on the side and the aggression and everything like that, that's
Just diffusing anger is your focus today. I got you. I dig. I like that. Anybody else want to come forward and say their focus today and what they're going through on the day to day?
Mine is heard that how to diffuse anger also, basically more so controlling myself when I feel like somebody's disrespecting my client.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
That makes a lot of sense because I get like that. I get that.
Because I don't want to trigger them. So if I'm triggered, it's possible I can trigger my client and that can cause a whole nother situation. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else? I want to hear. I want some feedback so I know where to go for today. I appreciate y'all squaring that. I respect that. Anybody else? What you got? What you got?
For our clients, they're kind of different because they're coming from an adult home and they all have mental disabilities. So when they start to get aggressive, you find a way to gently back your way out of that situation. Like, give me a minute, and then we're calling 911. Because it doesn't make sense, because once they get to that point, they're either not taking their medication, so they're beyond the point of us reasoning with them. But at that point, they need to psych you out. So you step back, excuse yourself, and you call 911.
Thank you for sharing. Anybody else want to go ahead and say what brings them here today, what their focus points are? Right.
you get a client that's radical where you demonstrate. The first thing you want to do is you want to clear the room because he straddles our audience. You know, so when everybody clear the room, then you have to individual to yourself, then you can calm him down a little bit. Because at that point he's listening, no audience.
So you have a one-on-one approach. Hey, you excuse everybody, get the distractions out of the way. You like that one-to-one, that person-to-person. I like that. I like that. I like that good mentality right there. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. Any other thoughts, focus points? What brings you here? What you want to work on? What you want to hear from me today? Anybody else? Malcolm, you said something earlier. You had something to say? Anybody? Okay.
I'm relating to basically everything that they're saying is mainly the main focus is and also just to help me in my daily life outside of work.
I was thinking that too. This is like fruit practices and tactics
This
to
is
do
also
in your personal life as well. Right? How we go? Next step, guys. So we talked about number 2. Right? We're gonna give you all communication. Right? On what? Skills to defeat negativity and sarcasm. I got a question though. Right? Negativity and sarcasm. Let's say somebody comes at you sarcastic. You should know this, or you should know this already, or whatever sarcasm they give you, right? Because obviously I'm far left. So whatever sarcasm you get, how do you diffuse that right now? Someone, what you got?
I walk away because I don't think
it. I like it. You come front and you keep it real. I like that. I like that.
I'm petty. I'm coming back with the same energy.
Same.
The ladies say the same. Okay, the ladies say they come the same way, right? Okay, I dig. I like that. Okay. Anybody else? How you dealing with sarcasm? Right? They get out of pocket, right? How you handle that? Anybody else? Any other way you work dealing with it? Matter of fact, I got a better question. When they do come with sarcasm, how are you all staying calm current? How do you keep that smooth ocean flow of water like mellow? What you got?
You have to remember who you work with. You have to remember your population.
Okay.
And you have to not rise to basically go to their level, but they're at a level that if you go there, it can get ugly.
Okay. Real quick. And that's what we're here today to make sure it doesn't get to that level. What you guys got?
I try to make it up with keeping the same tone. When I'm addressing everything.
So you say you would keep the same tone of voice?
Unless they step on his shoes.
You make it up. You doing your best. What's your name one more time? Cartier. What you got, Cartier?
I think like a lot of times, for me, it takes a while for me to even catch it, if I'm gonna be real. Because like, if we're having a random conversation and then something changes and my client is being sarcastic, I'm probably gonna look at them like, you should say that to me. But for me to respond, it's not in my head to be like, to snap back or to, it's just like, okay, well, let's move on. Let's just rush past this because it's unnecessary. We here for a few hours. Do your job and keep going.
I like that. Thank you, Cartier, for sharing. Thank you, Johnny, for sharing. Jermaine? Jermaine right there. Jermaine, Jerome? Okay. Cool. Anybody else want to speak on the snapping or the just keeping mellow? What you got? What's your name again? Miriam? All right.
When I have a client that's sarcastic, I stay focused and I show a straight face.
Okay. You try to like see past you, like not act like you didn't acknowledge or just be aware.
I have a client that is sarcastic. I just stay focused and show a straight face. I have to bring her back to the topic.
Okay. I like that. Anybody else have anything?
You also have to let them know that they are being sarcastic. That listen, sarcasm is not necessary. You know, it's like let's get back on track and just move forward.
Actually, that's the first step. You actually get the first tip of the day, but I like that. Address it, right? Meet them where they are, right? Sometimes, right? Not in the tonality. But it's in the tone, right? Everybody follow. Not in that tonality. You nodding on that. You want to speak on that tonality? You got something? What you got?
No, it's not that. It's just that when somebody comes sarcastic, me personally, I'll hear it, but I'll ignore it the first time. I may ignore it the second time. The third time, hey, look, hold up. You're being sarcastic. This conversation is going left. Let me bring you back. Let's calm down. Let's get this right. You know, just try to redirect it back to respect.
Love it.
I don't let them get to me.
I love that. Me either. I like it. What you got? What's your name?
Kayla,
what you got, Kayla?
just like what everyone else was saying, trying to tune their tone out. I try to listen to what they're saying and not their tone when it's clients. I think listening to what they're saying is important because sometimes they don't know how to express themselves, but they just want to feel heard. So I'll listen to what they're saying and then I'll be like, okay, you could have said that to me in a respectful tone. And the way that I'm speaking to you, you don't need to speak to me that way, but I'm hearing you, I'm understanding what you're saying, and that's I try to take it from there.
Hey, I love what Kayla said, right? She said, wanting to feel heard, right? Sometimes they want to feel heard. So sometimes they express it, well, like I did pretty good, right? But they express it in all these aggressive tones maybe, or they're defensive, right? Because you come from a toxicology report, you have to confront them, they express it, hey, they're defensive. But sometimes they want to feel heard. We all want to feel heard, right? Any other thoughts on wanting to feel heard? What does that mean to you? What is that? How do you approach someone that wants to feel heard, that wants to vent, they vent in an erratic way? How do y'all feel about that? What's your thoughts on that? Listen.
Bring them somewhere that you can get them to sit down, a one-on-one. Just listen.
You know what's cool with that? Well, what's your name? You doing good? What's your name? Athena, hey, she pointed out something good, right? She said just listen. But you know what's crazy? Athena, one thing I picked up when I do it myself is, it's like I already have to be mellow when that interaction comes in. So we got to be in a clear mind, clear heart ourselves, right? That's always challenging sometimes. You know that's tough.
You have to ask yourself how you're feeling at that moment.
Yeah.
You gotta check yourself first.
Y'all, we gotta check ourselves
Before you
first.
get lost.
Matter of fact, and I know we all got hectic lives on the day to day, right? Things can come up, right? Car issues, whatever. But sometimes we come to work. Sometimes me myself too. Just man, right? Long night, fireworks last night. Barely slept myself. So sometimes when someone may approach me in a certain way, because I didn't get my sleep because of fireworks, I may be right. Your emotions aren't as calm as steady, right? So how are we doing that on a day where had a long night's rest, something went wrong at the house last night, this morning, right? Trying to get the kids ready for school. What's up? You coming in?
Yeah, coming.
What's going on, bro? Come on to grab a chair. Yeah, come on in. Yeah, come on, John. He gonna get you set up in the corner. All right, we're talking about calming down emotions and staying calm with our patients and clients. Okay? My name is Aaron Douglas. Nice to meet you. You're gonna be one of my helpers too. Right? Why you doing something, Daddy? The point is, guys, stay focused though. Come on, come over here. All right, so the point is, guys, so. And I got a question, Anthony, right?
Yes.
I gotta ask you a question. I already asked it to them. When someone comes up, right, they're explosive, they're aggressive, they want to feel hurt, but they're doing it in a way where it's a little bit belligerent, a little bit of, right, poking their chest out. Right, they're big guy today, right? But they're belligerent, they're aggressive, but they just want to be hurt. There's a lot going on in their life, right? How are you handling that situation, Anthony?
What's up, my brother? What's going on today? How you
Anthony,
feeling?
come on in the room. Anthony, just stand up real quick. Just stand up. It'll be quick. I'm the law. I had the law. I'm not gonna come that aggressive no more. Don't get on me. He told me up in the beginning of the day. I give it to him. But I'm gonna try my best to do something like this. Something standard. But I had a long night. I'm gonna come a little, not much. And he's just gonna calm me down. But guys, if we notice from Anthony's demeanor, right? If we can tell from his demeanor, he seems mellow and relaxed. So he came in here a little late. He's still cool. He's mellow and relaxed. Right? He came in energetic. He shook your hand. The energy is there. So guys, number one, we have to keep a calm energy ourselves. Clear mind. Right? We know things happen every day. Right? We gotta keep a clear mind. We're gonna come in the right way. Now I'm gonna come into the wrong way. I'm putting it out there. Man, what's going on with it, bro?
What's good,
Man, shoot, man, I've been on the drug, bro. I just need some help, man. I just need some help.
What's going on?
Man, I don't know. It's been a long, fireworks last night. I was out hanging with my boys, and it was just a lot going on. I'm just trying to get some help. I heard y'all got a good program, though. Yeah. So I'm just really in a tough spot where I need help, and I'm going through it, and I've been on the drugs, I already know. I'm one of them clients that come up front. I don't want to say that, because, I messed up on that last time. I want to say, I'm one of them clients that want to come up front. I really want the help. Right? I really want the help, bro, but I'm intense. I'm tight.
What do you need help with?
I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to stop K2, so I'm trying to do that, right? But I'm hot though, because no one helping me. Mama not helping me. So you gonna help me or what? You supposed to be the guy that knows what's going on, right? It's your program, right?
It is my program.
Okay, so how you gonna help me? Is that decent? So I know how the day goes. It's still not that decent.
No.
It's not that decent, but
You have to. This is the housing agency.
Okay.
It's not primarily about drugs. It's about
Mental.
It's not like
health.
that's another drug example, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying, guys. I'm freaking trying.
You can say this. You can say,
Tell me
in
something.
order for me to keep my mental health stable, maintain my housing, is like I have to stop smoking marijuana or stop using other substances. You know, because it's affecting my mental health.
Mental health, so hit the mental health. Let me try mental health right. So yeah, man, I'm in order for me to do good, bro, I'm trying to stay in house. I'm trying to do my thing, right? Trying to stay a good client, good patient. But I need to stay away from the drugs, right? And I'm coming to you because I need help. Is that a little bit somewhat decent?
I'm listening.
If it's decent, we just gonna keep going, but this is decent. We got a lot of stuff to go through, right? It should be. I'm trying to get back to it. But that's the situation nonetheless. I ain't gonna act all day. Tell me how you would diffuse something like that. They come to you, they want to maintain their house, and they want to do the right thing.
First things first, I say, drugs not really addiction. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. Because it's a mind thing. I smoke cigarettes today and I can quit tomorrow. It's just a mind thing. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what you've been through. Like what drove you to the drugs.
So you gonna relate with them.
Absolutely.
It seemed like your approach was gonna be to relate with them, to empathize.
Absolutely.
So your first approach
But make it seem like you're on their side in order to get where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Hey, give Anthony a round of applause. That's what I'm saying. Hey, give a round of applause. I like that. Have a seat, my boy. You thing, right? So next up, that was something, and we just touched on it. Hey, what's this?
But you gotta use when they looking for their money. You use the simple stuff.
We gonna get there. We have a long day ahead of us.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, by the way, not that bad. Man, it's not that bad, man. Come on, it ain't that bad. He doing something. Look, here's the thing though, right? We're gonna act one by one. At some point, I'm gonna need you all to come do it. Right? Obviously, it's gonna be better than me. It's gonna bring it more real time. So don't be afraid to come up here in a second and do it, because there are role play examples where we will come to the front. How we doing? Cool. And I was just touching up on that light, because these are my commitments to you all today, Anthony. That's what I'm going through. I just wanted to touch on these things as we go. Next up, you all will learn you all yourselves will learn ways on how to overcome anger yourselves. Right? When someone's getting under your skin, how to stay mellow, how to approach that perception. Ooh, perception. Let's talk about perception. Perception. How I perceive it, how you perceive it, how they perceive it. Obviously, go ahead. Anybody has something there? I think somebody was coming up. Anybody? We good?
I'm good.
Yeah, I saw you. We gonna have to do it now. Perception. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's an interactive day. Brian ain't talking to nobody. It's a discussion, interaction. We're gonna learn together. All right. So perception. How you perceive it. How you perceive an aggressive comment versus how I perceive one. Obviously, after that determines our actions, right? So we need to play on our perception a little bit, right? How we approach things mentally. How we see situations. Let's keep moving. Next up, you all will learn how to overcome anger yourself and build a nurturing team environment amongst yourselves. Next up, you all are going to understand empathy and how to empathize with others a little better. Like Anthony did a little bit. But Anthony, we could hit him more. We could hit him more in the soul, right? And I'm gonna tell you why we do that later. It's not as direct, but it is a little bit direct. You did a great job hitting me on the surface, but I still came a little. It didn't necessarily all the way work, but we're gonna work on that. That's why we're here today. Next up. Another one of my commitments for you all today is understanding the perspective, right, on how to keep your cool in all situations. How to keep your cool, mellow. I'm known to be mellow. Usually don't get mad. And I'm gonna help you, give you some tips on how to stay mellow, right? Everybody understand commitments today. Everybody focus. Let's keep rolling. The big question, I want to start with, what is emotion? What is that? All right? Everybody says anger, happy, sad, all those different things. What is emotion?
Feelings.
Right? What we got? Feelings. Feelings. Anybody else? Emotion. What is that? What is that? What is that? Word.
Your response to your feelings.
So we have feelings, response to it, feelings. Anybody else? Emotion. What is that?
Your sensitive side.
Sensitive side. Sure. Sure. Sure, Johnny. What's emotion? What does emotion mean to you, Johnny? Emotion. What is that? What does that even mean? Emotion. What is that?
Internal feeling.
Internal feeling. Right, let's go to the board, right? Why don't we, right? So guys, I have a reference here, right? And the man that you see here is Randolph Meeks. We're about to talk about him in a second. But I have a reference here. This is a reference from thepositivepsychology.com. Right? I love to give a lot of quotes. I love to give a lot of details. And that's where I got this reference from and this information from today. Let's discuss. Evolutionary psychologist. Evolutionary means he studies the evolution of things and people. Right? So he studies behavior patterns, mental processes. That's what he does. Right? And Randolph Meeks, right? He describes emotions as specialized modes